after about 3 years, we called it quits. You know, we were just really too different. Masyado kaming, the cracks started to show eventually. You know, and so what I did, I moved back to my house. You know.
Was FBR still the president?
Yes, yes, yes.
Paano niya tinanggap yun?
Kinausap ko muna sila.
Ano reaction?
Sabi ko sa kanila, you know, sabi ko, pa, ma, sabi ko gano'n, I think I need to move out of here muna. Sabi ko gano'n, kasi it's becoming toxic and my son can see us. Yung, you know, I mean, to him, it's a game kasi he was only like 2 years old. But sabi ko, I think we both need some space. Eventually, it just fell apart already. My feelings started to change, and she sort of felt angrier and angrier at me because my feelings started to change. So,
hi guys! Nandito tayo ngayon sa 4 South EE. Isa po itong lugar na pwede yung rentahan sa inyong mga special events. Ayan ang number, makikita nyo ho sa ilalim kung gusto nyo kontakin sila for your special occasions. Kaya dito ho natin napiling gawin ang ating exclusive one-on-one sa 80s matinee idol na si Lloyd Sammartino. Pero bago yan, subscribe muna kayo sa aking channel at kay Christine Babos channel.
Guys, kasama na natin ang isa sa mga icons ng Philippine cinema, Mr. Lloyd Sammartino.
hello everybody. Hello Julius. Finally, nag-abot din tayo.
Sobrang long time no see. Kamusta ka na? What's keeping you busy?
I'm doing well. I have a teleserye in the afternoon sa GMA called Attorney Matias, Lilet Matias. And then, of course, I have my personal business. So, I have a pretty full plate.
Pero mas priority mo ba ngayon ang business more than acting?
I realized na hindi ka mabubuhay sa acting lang unless you're Sharon or, you know. So, I had to take time to establish my business. So, nagtayo ako ng mga rental properties. And then, around Makati. And fortunately, now I have about 37 doors.
Wow.
So, assorted yon, 2-bedroom, 1-bedroom, and studio units. So, that's my main bread and butter. And then, because acting naman is a passion,
right?
So, this is the one that gives me my play money.
Why do you like to maintain your being an actor?
Kasi I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. You know, I didn't realize that. Kasi I studied my career. When I left my career, pinag-aralan ko siya, and I realized that, you know, despite sa dami ng nasa industry natin, iilan lang talaga yung nagkakaroon ng longevity. And by God's grace, I don't know why, you know, I am lucky at this point to still be working.
Yeah.
You know, and I told myself, sabi ko, this is something I want to do until I'm old and gray. You know, if I can, until I'm Eddie Garcia's age, and if for as long as you're working. Kasi ang business naman, I mean, once you put it together, ano na yan, tumatakbo na mag-isa yan. Aalalayan mo na lang. But this acting is something that you know, that gives me a certain kind of fulfillment. You know, yung tapos, I realized also that I like actors, I like directors, I like production people. I like the mindset of the people in the industry. Although maraming ups and downs siya, you know, but I've come to realize that a lot of the people in our industry are really the most transparent, sincere, honest people. It's also very difficult to stay true to yourself and to stay confident kasi our career goes up and down.
Correct.
Diba? And kung hindi, if you are not if you do not reach a certain level of confidence, maano ka mayayanig ka kasi makikita mo, bakit si Coco Martin, you know, I want that career, or si Gabi, or si ganyan. But you realize that that's the way the industry works. And everybody has a part.
Yeah.
Hindi pwedeng bida lang lahat. Kailangan ng bida ng support.
Correct.
Di ba? Hindi naman
May
pwedeng
kontrabida
support lang. Kailangan may kontrabida rin. So when you learn to accept that, you realize, okay, ganyan pala siya. And I want to be part of that. I understand it. I don't have a problem. Basta as far as you're concerned, you make yourself as professional as can be. You try to look as best as you can, as you're aging or you're getting older. And you strengthen the friendships that you make in the industry and outside also.
Ano ka kasi, you're fortunate because meron kang livelihood aside from show business. No?
Yes.
Meron kang business.
Kailangan eh.
Pero ang dami natin mga artista na nang-interview ko rin dito sa vlog na to na talagang walang-wala sila. And marami sa kanila may sakit na.
Sadly, kaya nga ako when I work with a lot of the younger stars, I tell them, alam mo, what's the point of having a 6 million peso van? Tapos nagre-renta ka ng 40,000 a month. Unahin mo yung bahay mo. Yung van, bubuli ka ng second hand, madaling pagandahin yan. Pero unahin mo yung ano mo, kasi pag umikot ang gulong ng showbiz at nandito ka sa baba at ibang mas mainit sa'yo, wala ka na. Lahat ng pera mo palabas lang. And I learned that the hard way, actually. So
dumaan ka rin ba sa Sa medyo talagang bagsak ka pagdating
kasi
sa
when I was, first of all, I was very surprised na nung nag-umpisa ako, I was fortunate kasi my first movie was a film called Gabon with Eddie Rodriguez, Charito Solis, Lisa Lorena.
Ilang taon ka noon?
And Michael Sandigo. I was about, I think, 18 or 19.
Oh, batang-bata.
So, tapos noon, kinuha ako for a movie called Ani Batumbakal with Nora Honor. So, nagkataon na yung dalawang movie na yon, nung na-delay ang labas ng Gabon, so nung nilabas ang Gabon, it won all sorts of awards. Tapos napansin ako doon, I was introducing there. And then my next movie, which came out 2 or 3 weeks after, was Ani Batumbakal, which became a massive hit naman. Leading man ako agad. So from that point on, I was a leading man. Until I left the industry in, I think, 83 or 84.
Why?
I think in my heart, I'm really a character actor. I never saw myself as a leading man matinee idol type. But naman in our industry, if you look a certain way, yun ang ibibigay sa yung role. So palagi akong yung either mabait na anak, mabait na asawa, suwail na anak, ganun ako ng ganun. And then, come mga 81, 82, nung nakikita ko na, kasi ang industry natin, syempre may bagong duguyan lagi. Papasok na sila Gabi, tapos si William nag-resurgent ang career. Bumalik. Kasi nagkaroon siya ng si Kulit si Tare and Kulit, sila ni Maricel.
Bakit kasabay mo siya?
So, hindi.
Nauna ka?
Nauna si William sa akin.
Nauna
Kaya lang
siya?
nauna akong sumikat sa kanya. Kaya nung yung mga movies ko dati, sidekick lang siya. That was the weird thing, Tapos, nung nag-partner na sila ni Maricel, nag-pick up na yung niya.
Career niya.
Tapos tama-tama, Gabi was also coming in. And Gabi and I had the same peg. So I was telling the producer, sabi ko, give me character roles na I want to start doing kontrabida. No, you cannot look at you. You cannot look ganyan during that time. Sabi ko, but Edu's doing it and other people. Yeah, but hindi yan ang mo. Sabi ko, I cannot last if I'm going to play the goody-goody two shoes all the time. Kasi mapupunta yan sa mas bata kaysa sa akin.
Wala ka rin ka-love team nun?
Hindi ako nagla-love team eh. Hindi ako pair eh. Ang ano ko.
Kasi uso love team yan, di ba?
Yes. Wala naman akong Sharon. Wala naman akong, Snooki. Wala akong ganyan. My leading ladies were halo-halo. From Nora, Vilma, Alma, Rio Luxin. You know,
Parang mas mature yung ano mo.
Oo.
Yung peg ng roles mo.
Oo, kasi mga bata pa rin naman sila then.
Pero kaedad mo lang sila halos.
Halos, you know. Pero yun ang mga naging nakakasama sila, Janet Bordon, Julianne Fortich, you know.
Yeah.
So, when the Regal baby started to come in, you know, I didn't have a love team and I didn't know how to have a love team kasi wala naman akong nililigawang artista during that time. And I felt kind of stuck because I knew na nakikita ko, you know, yung mas pinag-uusapan ng love teams. Ganon. And I didn't have that. So sabi ko, okay, if I'm not going to be a part of a love team, then I want to do character. But they won't give me that kind of So after that, napunta ako sa TV. You know, I did a 2-day guesting for Flor de Luna before, no, with Janice de Billet. That became 2 years. Eventually, sabi ko, I had to ask myself, you know, kasi I was starting to drink. And then you're starting to hang out with the wrong crowd. Kasi you're unhappy inside eh. Diba? Tapos, money was not a problem, but sabi ko, I don't see myself, you know, yung lasting if this is what's going to happen. So anyway, tapos, I was forced to do a movie called Totoy Boogie with Celso Ad Castillo, which was supposed to be my launching movie. But I knew it was the wrong project for me. So the film flopped. I was supposed to be a dancer. Yung dancer, parang si Mel sa TV, di ba? Ganun kagaling.
Parang disco movie siya, gano'n.
Parang gano'n.
Saturday Night Fever,
parang gano'n. Hindi naman, you know, hindi naman ako, I could dance, but I was not that kind of a dancer. So, to make a long story short, the movie flopped big time. And when that happened, you know, I felt so crushed kasi I already knew it was not the right vehicle for me. But I kept being told na, kailangan isang hit ka lang. Pag ikaw na leading man, ikaw nagdadala ng pelikula, tuloy-tuloy na yan. So sabi ko, pero mali yung project for me eh. Hindi. Pinush. So I was committed. I was committed. I did it, diba? Tapos nagbabanggaan kami ni Celso kasi si Direk Celso nai-inlove sa mga leading ladies ng pelikula. You know, so akala niya ginagapan ko yung mga Nagsiselos.
Oh my gosh, may ganun.
Palagi akong pinagagalitan, you know, kaya pupunta ako sa set, ang bigat ng feeling ko. Sabi ko, oh my God, you know, matapos na sana itong pelikulan to. And I knew, sabi ko, you know, it's terrible. It's a terrible film. God.
Celso Ad Castillo,
Celso Ad Castillo yun. You know.
Why do you think it's terrible? Because?
I don't think musicals was Celso's forte, for one thing. Secondly, he was either drunk or really high most of our shoot. You know, and when, tapos, kuminsan nakakatulog sa take.
Oh my God!
Umaandar yung
tulog,
nakatulog. Kasi nga, So, sabi ko, you know, so ang bigat ng ano ko. I didn't feel supported, you know, for my first bida film. So, sabi ko, ano ba to? Nasanay ako sa mga, you know, na director na iba na, oo, kasi rising star ka, so inaalagaan ka.
Tapos pinakikinggan ka kung ano mga
tsaka,
inputs mo, no?
Pag anong, you know, direct, I don't feel comfortable, you know.
Babaguhin
di gagawa natin ng, babaguhin yan. Pero sa kanya, hindi. Ganyan ang nakalagay sa script.
Siya, no?
Diba? So, I know I kept being told, he's an ace director, magaling yan. Sabi ko, I don't question that. It's just the wrong vehicle for me. I already felt frustration. Kasi nakikita ko na rin yung career nila Gabby at ni William. So, sila naman ngayon, sila na mga it boys nung industry natin. Plus, they had the love team. Wala naman akong love team. So, I needed to just get out of the industry first to refresh or reboot. So, when I decided to leave, I told myself, I need to get out first. You know, so I quit my career. You know, and then pagdating mo naman sa stage, syempre, iba yung bumibisita ka, iba yung dandong ka na eh. Marami namang Pinoy na tutulungan ka. Kaya lang, it was, alam mo, I'm sorry to say, kahit lalo abroad, so syempre nangangapa ka. Hindi ka makakakuha ng trabaho kasi wala kang local experience. Paano kung makaka-local experience? Wala kang trabaho. Nag-a-apply ako, let's say, sa mga hotels, di ba? Nakapila ka dun sa entrance nung employment line. Tapos, siyempre, may mga Pinoy kang kasama dun. Bakit nandito ka? Laos ka na ba sa atin?
Oh my God.
Ano nangyari sa'yo? Di ba? So, ikaw na ngayon, nagdadalawang isip ka kung do you answer like a celebrity? Hindi naman, or bibimbagin mo na, bakit naman pakialam mo? Ikaw ba tinatanong ko kung bakit nandito ka? Di ba? Kasi you feel so defensive and and everywhere you go, it's either they're so enamored with you, nahihilahin ka naman, or ganon, ba't ganyan lang ang kotse mo? Saan ka nakatira? Bakit ganon? Ganon ang ganon.
Sa ganun time na yun, di ba, parang may talagang harsh yung mga tingin ng Pinoy sa mga artista nagmamigrate
na umaalis.
Diba?
Kasi
lagi
na, bakit ka dito kung sikat ka naman?
Di ba?
Kaya nga hindi ako nagkikwento pag nag-a-apply ako ng trabaho. I don't say that I was an actor in the Philippines. Yung nag-iimbento ako ng kung ano-ano sinasabi ko. Kasi siyempre, kahit yung mga puti naman, you're an actor, what are you doing with this job? You should be there, and how do you explain to them?
Yeah.
I just need to get away and start fresh somewhere.
But you never considered having a showbiz career in the US?
May mga lumalapit sa aking agent. Hey, you have this exotic look. You go to this ganyan. So sabi ko, wow, hayop. Hindi nila ako kilala, pero nilalapitan agad ako. Tapos pagpunta mo sa audition, 300 sila.
Oh my God.
Sabi ko,
grabe.
Nobody's gonna notice me here. Tapos yung mga iba, ang galing, marunong mag-espada, marunong mag-horseback. Ganon sila dun eh.
So, tinry mo
So, I did. I went to auditions also, This was way before I worked for Columbia. But anyway, tapos sabi ko sa sarili ko, I'd rather be a big fish in a small pond than be a small fish in a huge pond. And then nagkaroon ako ng mga friends din doon. Eventually, when I started to work, may mga Filipino friends ako doon who are actors locally. Sila, may agent sila for New York, may agent. Kaya nalaman ko yung patakbo ng doon eh. But they want you to talk like an American even if you look foreign. Ayaw nila. Kaya tingnan mo sila.
Ayaw nila yung accent
nila no, I'm going here. Thank you very much. Ayaw nila. Hindi katulad ngayon.
Ngayon iba na.
Okay na yun. Kasi na talaga. Yung people are getting used to diversity.
Mas gusto nila yung ganun.
Even sila, Vanessa Hudgens, si
Tia Carrere,
Batista, Tia Carrere, they're very American.
Very American.
Hindi sila nagtatagalog na may Tagalog na punto. Wala. Yun ang gusto nila doon. I will get a regular job, and do it that way. And if you're, I always felt that my acting, my showbiz world was in the Philippines, not over there. If ever I break it there, it's coming from here, going there. But it was never there to come here, And so I didn't insist, kasi although I directed the first Filipino soap opera in LA sa UHF. It's called Corazon, starring Celia Rodriguez. I was there from 84 to 90.
Okay, mga 6 years.
6 years. Diba? Almost 7 years. Eto na ngayon, bumalik na ako dito. Pagdating ko dito, kasi before I came back, nabarkada ako sa mga Pilipino na bodybuilders na nagko-compete. So, bodybuilding naman ako ngayon. Ganun naman ako ngayon, araw-araw. I was renting a house in Hollywood, and Hollywood is the mecca of all of that. Yung everybody is beautiful and good-looking and hunky. So, may inganyo ka sa ganun, When I felt that uuwi na muna ako, I stopped working out, so I started to gain weight. So when I came back, I was about 30 pounds overweight. So, it was a different landscape na. Sila Cesar Montano na.
Iba na, no?
Iba na yung landscape. And when I came back, you know, I was being offered to go bold. Sabi ko, that's not who I am. It's like, I can play sexy, but I don't want to go bold. Kasi, alam mo, ganito. So, sabi ko, you know, I didn't know what to do, you know? It's like when I would approach some of the old producers that I work with, you know, yung iba, ano na, yung, you know, the reality of it, well, you're not relevant anymore. You know, we'll call you
paano mo tinatanggap yun?
when we need you.
Ano pakiramdam?
Well, you just have to swallow it. Kasi,
And you kind of expected it, in a way.
Yeah, in a way.
In a way, yeah.
I just did not, I did not expect it to be so up in my face.
Oh my gosh. So, yun na medyo
Ganon.
masakit, no?
Yung meron pa nga isang producer na sinetap ako ng meeting, sabi sa akin, marunong ka ba bang umarte? Sabi ko, di ba parang nagbibisikleta lang naman yan? You don't forget. Sabi ko, sige nga, do a scene. You know, yung I felt so degraded, yung parang
walang respeto man lang.
Ganon.
Diba?
But, sabi ko na lang, I told myself, okay, if this is what it takes, then maybe this is what I need to swallow to get a footing. But my career did not really take off anymore. Then came my marriage.
Paano mo nakilala si Joe?
Joe was my girlfriend when I was 15 in Magallanes kasi they were my neighbors.
Okay.
I was 15 years old, she's 20. She's 5 years older than me. During that time, I enjoyed dating older women because they had cars, they had, I didn't have those. You know, so we dated for a little while, but you know, it went nowhere really. Kasi you know, yung actually ang barkada ko talaga yung mga sisters niya. Kasi they all play football in Magallanes. Sa Magallanes kasi before yung park kung saan kami lahat we all lived near the park. That's where we would practice. You know, and they became my really good friends, no, the younger sisters of Joe. And then eventually I met her, she'd invite me out to kasi musician naman si Joe. So game naman ako, kanta-kanta, why not? Let's do that. So eventually we developed, we started to date for about 6-7 months, and then nothing happened. And then eventually we moved out to Magallanes na. My mom got together with Eddie Rodriguez. So, but because I was studying in San Agustin, we moved out of Magallanes in Evangelista area because I needed to be near school. Nagkataon na pinili ni Cory si FBR as her yung kanyang presidential candidate. And Chris Aquino, being Mother Lily's talent, became the liaison officer for FBR. Kasi FBR, wala naman masyadong pera during that time. And ginawa niya, siyang sinuport ni Mother Lily. So, ang ginawa ni Mother, pinahiram siya ng mga artista. Tapos, at that time, nagkataon na siningit ako sa isang roster nila na isang kampanya. Nakita ako ni FBR, naalala ko from before. Sabi niya, hey, sabi ko, ginawa ko, ginalingan. Kasi ako yung host. Ako yung taga-introduce ng mga So, ginalingan ko. Tapos nakita niya ako. Sabi niya, what are you doing? Sabi ko gano'n. Yes, sir. Sabi ko, Sabi niya, tapos sinabi niya kay Mother, from now on, I want him as part of this. Sabi niya gano'n. Nagulat si Mother ngayon. Bumangon na ako ngayon. Diba? So, tapos every time I would...
Mabait na si Mother sa'yo, ha?
Every time I would eat, lagi kasama ko sila, yung pamilya ni FBR. Hindi ako doon sa mga artista na kumakain kami ng styrofoam food. Diba? So, and then around that time, since Joe was si Joe naman ang inassign ni FBR as the liaison for the artistas. Kasi musician si Joe. So, I helped her. Ako yung naging parang sige, ako yung sa'yo, sino mga artista kailangan mo, I'll let Mother know, gano'n. Until we started to develop, and that's how we got together. before FBR1, I offered marriage to her because we were dating regularly. And she turned me down because she said, life will change, ang dami kong gusto pang gawin, blah, 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 blah. So sabi ko, okay. Sabi ko, that's fine. So,
pero kayo pa rin.
So we were still dating. And then I left it at that. Siguro, because she is, like I said, 5-6 years older than me, her father kept asking, what's happening? You're already in your, you decide now what you're going to do. Sabi sa kanyang ganun. So, she was waiting for me to offer marriage again. And I felt na siopaw na ako. Hindi na ako nagsasalita, di ba? And then, FER won. By sheer luck, FER won. So when FER won, she decided to sabi niya, you never asked me again. My answer is yes.
Siya na nagsabi nun.
Sabi niya gano'n. So sabi ko, okay. Sabi ko gano'n.
Okay.
Let's do this. Sabi ko gano'n. Di ba? Kaya lang, syempre, transition pa sila. So, we were, tapos, Joe is very private, Ako, alam ko naman ang kalakaran sa showbiz. So, syempre, unti-unting nachichismis na kami. Pag ini-interview kami, tinuturuan ko siya, just play coy. You don't have to confirm, you don't have to deny, Sabi niya, bakit kailangan ako mag-explain? Ganun. Sabi ko, because you're dating an actor. And even if I'm not sikat anymore, naging cutesy-cutesy yung love team natin for the people. I don't know why. So, when we would date, let's say, at may mga press ko minsan, kino-corner kami. So, alam mo naman ng, siyempre, igigrill ka. Siya, naninigas siya, kasi naiinis siya. So, ako na umaano. Yung sabi ko, look, we don't know where this will go, but we're very happy. I just kept it like that. And then eventually, she set a date. So, we decided to make a go of it na.
So wala na tong mga proposal na
namanhikan ako.
Wala ka rin parang lumuhod ka pa at
wala. Kasi nga tinurn down ako
basta sinabi na lang niya, okay na.
Sabi niya, okay na. So anyway, and then my mom gave me a ring. Her biggest rock. Sabi niya, you give this to her. Sabi ko, ma'am, para bang, bakit gano'n? Nagulo-gulo na Tapos, anyway, so when I finally gave it to Joe, kinuha niya lang, nilagay niya sa bag niya, hindi niya.
Ganun lang.
Yung para so ako naman, go with the flow. Okay. Ganun ako. Di nang namanhikan ako, sabi ko kay FBR, so, what have you decided kung saan ang niya? Sabi ko, sir, pwede ba dito na lang kami sa gardens magkakasal? Kasi wala kang, I didn't know where to, Sabi niya, don't worry about me. Sabi niya gano'n, you plan your wedding. Make it an intimate wedding lang. Sabi niya gano'n, wag kayong mag-alala sa gastos niyo. Sabi niya gano'n. So sabi ko gano'n, okay. Before the actual wedding, ginawa ko yung kaibigan ko, si Mario J. Sabi ko, direct, sabi ko gano'n. Iko-cover namin yung can you help me? Ikaw na mag-direct ng coverage. Yung from the Tapos, basta lahat ng kaibigan ko, pati yung production designer ng isang pelikulang ginawa ko, sabi ko, ikaw na lang mag-ayos ng bulaklak. Bahala ka na. Sabi ko, if you need lights, Christmas lights, I'll find a way. Parang parang yung pipitsuging wedding lang talaga, actually.
Hindi siya grand wedding.
The planning was not
to be a
other than it was a garden wedding. Tapos 1 month before the actual wedding, binigyan ako ng listahan ni FBR, 500 people.
Oh my God.
Sabi ko, sir, akala ko ba intimate lang ho ito? Andun na si Erap, kung sino-sino yung mga imbitahan na, di ba? Andun lahat si Tita Cory.
Lahat ang presidente.
So, sabi ko, So mabuti na lang, that's where Mrs. Ramos came in. Kasi kilala ko naman sila from before. Sabi ko kay tita pa, sabi ko, tita, I have to be honest with you, I don't know what to do. Sabi niya ganon. I'm just waiting for you guys to ask me help. Hindi naman na kayo nagsasalita. Sabi sa akin ganon. So sabi ko, well, Mrs. Ramos, I don't have this, I don't have that. Alam mo, she called all her amigas. All of a sudden, we have a plane full of flowers. Meron kami noon. Meron kaming plumbers, may engineers, kasi aayusin lahat yung garden. Tapos, nung nangyari na yon, nung nagkaroon na ng momentum yung wedding, nilapitan na ako ng mga designers, Patis Tesoro did Jo's gown, tapos yung mga barong ko was from Kirei. Basta na kumpleto lahat yun.
And then, hindi ka masyadong gumastos?
Na hindi. And then Mother Lily, nung kausap ko si Mother, sabi ko, Mother, I don't know where to get the food. Sabi ko, hindi naman pwedeng i-cater ng catering ng Regal yun. Or Mother China. She gave me 2 million.
Pero si FBR ginagalabas ng pera?
No.
Talagang ganun lang?
I think he wanted to see, he gave us naman a very big gift. Pero he wanted to see what I can do.
Kung ano kaya mo.
Yes. Ganun siya, militar yun eh.
So lahat siya nabuo mo with the help of Mrs. Ramos?
Yes, and my mom. And then we finally had that wedding. It was a grand,
yun na, naging grand wedding. From a simple wedding dapat na intimate, it became a grand
naging
wedding.
Grand wedding na. So okay, kaya lang during the actual wedding, just ko, pagod na pagod ako, I was falling asleep. Kasi I was so tired. Kasi ako lahat ang gumagawa eh.
Si Jo, ano ginagawa niya?
She was taking care of her gown, yung mga ganon.
Meron din naman, no?
Pero I was the one,
on
kasi
top of it.
I wanted to show FBR that,
Ay, ako.
you can depend on me. When I say I'll get something done, it's done. Ganon, So, anyway, after that, so we did all of that. It was televised. Then money started to come in to help already, So, mga gifts na yon, talagang, And anyway, so that was it. Now, I wanted, at around this time, my mom naman had moved to multinational. We had a big house there. So my mom said, you take half of the property. It's about 1,600 square. You take half, you build something for yourself there. Dito na kayo. Ayaw ni Jo. Gusto ni Jo, doon kami sa Arlegui. Kasi nga, she wanted to be close to her family and So sabi ko, okay, kasi shortly after that she got pregnant. So sabi ko, okay, I don't want to rock the boat. So we did that. But anyway, fast forward tayo, after about 3 years, we called it quits. We were just really too different. Masyado kaming, the cracks started to show eventually. And so what I did, I moved back to my house.
Was FBR still the president?
Yes.
Paano niya tinanggap yun?
Kinausap ko muna sila.
Ano reaction?
Sabi ko sa kanila, sabi ko, sabi ko ganon, I think I need to move out of here muna. Sabi ko ganon, kasi it's becoming toxic and my son can see us. I mean, to him it's a game kasi he was only like 2 years old. But sabi ko, I think we both need some space. So si Mrs. Ramos saying, can't you go see somebody? Talk to someone. Sayang naman. Para maayos. Sabi ko, Ma, we're willing to do that, but I need to move out of here first. So, ang advice na, okay, you do that, but don't tell anyone. Kasi kasama naman ako lahat ng mga nila eh. But don't tell anyone. So sabi ko, no problem. Sabi ko ganon. And at that time, my wife was so mad at me, because, how dare you, ganon. Sabi ko, I think we need the space. We have to sort this out.
Ano pinag-aawayan nyo? Ano yung common na,
Joy is very rigid, very yung everything is very organized and dikahon. And ako naman, I'm the type na yung okay, yung kunyari pumunta kami sa sinihan, puno yung sinihan. O, let's watch something else.
Practical ka.
Galit siya nun. Ayaw niya nun.
Ayaw niya.
That's what we went there to see. So, it started to clash kasi I got tired of it. Siya naman, naiinis siya sa akin because I was not as
Decisive.
not only decisive, pero yung I don't push it. Pag ang artista ganun eh. Pakap tayo ngayon. Pakap. Okay, di lalabas muna ako. I'll go water skiing or something. Sanay ako na nun. Sila hindi ganun. Sila, everything is planned. You know, the week is planned, you know. And so, anyway, sabi ko, I'm not going to see anybody. Sabi ko ganun. We just need to sort this out. But eventually, it just fell apart already. My feelings started to change, and she sort of felt angrier and angrier at me because my feelings started to change. So eventually, she stayed behind. I moved back to our house, and I would visit my son.
Sergio.
Si Sergio. Sergio. Naging ganun na lang. And it was hard because sometimes she would travel and she wouldn't tell me. You know,
kasama si Sergio.
Dahil bit-bit siyempre, kasama si Sergio. Malalaman ko na lang, nasa airport na sila, about to board the plane. You know, hindi naman yung hindi nila niraradyo sa security ko kasi may security pa rin ako during that time. So it became that kind of a setup, you know. So eventually, I said, well, you know, maybe this is meant to be. You know, if it is meant to get fixed, something will happen, it will be fixed.
Hindi na nangyari yun.
So hindi na nangyari yun. She eventually got used to the fact na, you know, na hindi na ganon. But every time it was a weird feeling kasi every hour let's say there are dinners or big events. For example, we're going up to Baguio because it's New Year. Kasama ako palagi noon. And I want to beg off. But he insists kasi makikita kami ng press. Lahat ng ano. So I go. You know, so we're there. Joe's not talking to me the whole time, but we're there. You know?
Hirap, ano?
You know, it became that way. So
until he finished his term.
You know.
Para nag-acting ka. Yun na naging role mo.
And alam mo, they are such darlings, the couple. They understood my feeling. The only thing they ask is just keep it together until it's done. You know, and I said, no problem, pa. You know, you have my word. I will not say anything. I will not tell anyone I'm separated. Nothing. So we kept it at that.
So nung natapos yung term ni FBR, hindi na kayo nagkita?
So, hindi. I mean, she was traveling all over the place. So sometimes I won't see my son for 3 to 5 months. You know? Tapos, basta it became that way. It became that way. And then eventually, when that was all over, my career suddenly started to pick up by accident. Kasi after that, there was one incident. I came from the gym in Makati, and then as I was going home, nakita ko yung sasakyan ni Direk Mario J. Sabi ko, kilala ko yan. So I dropped by. Pagdating doon, nagtitaping pala sila. Andun si Albert, si Snooki, si Tonton. Basta ito ano. And he was berating the beat player playing the lawyer. Nauutal yung lawyer kasi. So, you know, galit na galit siya kasi alam mo naman ang taping, may schedule na gano'n yan. So, pagpasok ko gano'n, sinisigawan niya yung lawyer, the poor guy, you know. So, anyway, gumanon muna ako. Then I went to Albert. Pare, long time no see, blah, 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 blah. And then, finally, Mario, for dinner break, lumabas si Direk. Sabi niya, yung gano'n, kumusta ka na? Sabi ko, okay naman, Direk. Do you wanna go acting again? Sabi ko, well, depends. Sabi niya, well, you know, kung mag-acting ka, bukas, taping ka na. Sabi sa akin gano'n. Tatanggi ka na yung lawyer. Sabi sa akin gano'n. Sabi ko, ha? Sabi ko gano'n, Direk, I haven't acted in a while. Sabi niya, never mind, just do it anyway. You know, so binigyan ako ng script, yung pages ng script, highlight na gano'n. And then, the next day, I was there. That stint became 2 months. You know. And then from there, kinuha ko na si Leo Dominguez, yung manager ni Snooki. So from there, then kinuha na ako ng GMA sa different projects, and then minsan tumatalon ako sa ABS. So nagtuloy-tuloy ako ngayon, up to now. Ganun na nangyari.
Oh, that's good, no?
So,
pero kailan mo nalaman na may sakit si Joe? Late na?
She developed lung cancer kasi smoker si Joe. Hiwalay na kami noon. So, hindi ako sinasabihan, until, I guess, it had progressed. And then, eventually, hindi na nila maano. And one of the nurses actually called me, and then my mother-in-law called me. And by the time I went to Asian Hospital to visit, she was already comatose.
Hindi na kayo nagkaroon ng chance to talk?
No more. We never patched up or, So, ganon. And then she never woke up from that comatose. And then about, I think, 3 weeks or she passed. So, ganon ang nangyari doon.
Ano si Sergio?
So, Sergio naman, he was about 17, I think. Doon siya sa in-laws ko na nakatira. He moved with them sa Alabang. And he didn't want to talk to me. He was so angry at me.
Hindi siya sa'yo?
Oo. So, the first time we met up, my mother-in-law set it up. And he would look at me. Nakatingin lang siya sa sahig. Hindi ako kinakausap talaga. And then eventually, naayos din. Kaya lang, it's still a work in progress. Meron siyang tampo na hindi niya pa rin ma-release. Kasi lahat yon tinanong ko na. Anak, I cannot change the past, but we can create new memories. Yeah. It's all up to you. Yeah. Okay naman siya. Okay, Pop. Sure, Pop. Pero wala pa rin. So that is one of the ongoing telenovelas of my life for now.
So nung time na naghiwalay kay ni Joe, hindi rin regular mo siyang nakikita?
Hindi rin.
Yun din ang problem, no?
Isa pa yun.
Wala kayong communication? Hindi ka na-develop?
Wala. So whatever ang naririnig niya, one side lang.
Tama.
I was never given a chance to have a relationship with him na intimate talaga. So I was telling my mom, sabi ko, Mom, nakita mo, ganun pala. Kasi ganun ang story ko eh. My mom and my dad separated when I was around 2 years old. My father is an Italian foreigner living in Australia at the time. And my mom won Miss Philippines, but because she lied in her age, she was underage, she became Miss Manila. So her prize was to go to Australia, which is where she met my dad. But anyway, to make a long story short, nung hiwalay sila, my dad could not make a life here, and my mom's career started to take off. So she didn't want to go back to Australia anymore. And my dad was very heartbroken about it. But anyway, in a way, my father felt that my mom did not want to share me. But according to my mom, sabi niya, I wanted him to get to meet you when you're a little older. Sabi niya, ganon. Basta ganon yun.
Hindi kayo nakita?
So, hindi ko rin siya nakita. I have no memories of him. So
it's good na kahit papano, si Sergio, pwede ka pa rin niya makita, pwede ka pa rin niya makausap.
Lahat yan.
Na hindi ka nabigyan ng chance na
in-explain ko sa kanya, sabi ko, anak, this is what happened to me. Sabi kong gano'n. Tapos eventually, we found out, when I turned 14, that my dad died in a car accident. Napugutan ng ulo nga eh.
Oh my God.
So, tapos na yon. And I found that out when I was 16. Because they didn't know how to get in touch with us. So, that branch of my life is over. And I was telling my son, sabi ko, anak, sabi kong ganon, this is what happened to me. Don't take us for granted. You lost one parent. Don't wait till it's too late. Sabi ko, yung God had a plan for you and me. Sa bilyong-bilyong tao sa mundo, bakit tayo ang mag-ama? Diba? Sabi ko nga. So, I hope you realize the significance of that. Sabi ko ganun. Kasi ako, I don't have a dad. I don't know what it's like to have a real dad. I mean, I had surrogate dads with my mom eventually got involved with, you know, with other people. But it's not your own. Diba? So that's it's an ongoing
And siyempre, may longing ka rin na maging dad.
Very
Gusto mo rin talaga
much.
maging
Very much.
hands-on na tatay.
Very much. You know,
Sana, no? Sana ma-realize
I
niyo.
hope that kasi okay naman kami, we have a relationship, but it's stop and go. Hindi siya yung anak, let's go swimming, let's go this. Hindi kami ganon.
He's in the entertainment business now, no?
He plays backup for Gary V. Ano kasi, musician siya.
Ano din talaga, no? Sa arts din talaga siya bumagsak, no?
He graduated in Berklee School of Music in Boston. So, ano siya talaga, I mean, very, very talented, very smart, you know, yung...
Ang last name ba niya? Anong ginagamit yung name mo?
Well, legally, isa pa yun na medyo, he uses Ramos, you know, but all his legal papers are sa Martino, diba? And I asked him one time, sabi ko, why? I mean, he didn't give me a clear answer, so hindi na ako nagtanong.
Siguro time will tell, no?
Kaya nga, ako naman, I am hopeful.
Yeah?
In my heart, I know God has a big plan. Lahat naman tayo ganun eh. And you have to just trust that things will unfold when the time is right. Diba? Needs no introduction. Kasi nakikita nyo sa kung saan-saan soap and place. Miss Adriana Agkawili.
Hi, Julius.
Wow! I'm sure marami sa mga viewers natin ang hindi alam na naging kayo na pala noon. Sabi ni Lloyd, naging kayo noon.
Yes, a good...
Anong storya noon?
Play ni Jonas Sebastian sa UP, kung saan pare-pareho tayo nag-aral ni Natin. I was a mass comm major like you. My major was broadcasting, pero I was more into theater. And lo and behold, may isang year, 37 years ago or so, na may play kaming ginawa, and Mr. Lloyd San Martino was the lead. He was gonna play my dad. Pero obviously, since 6 years lang naman ang difference namin, pinabata ako ng gusto, pinatanda naman siya. Yeah, so that's where it all started. We dated during the play.
Paano ka rin ekskartehan ni Lloyd?
Eto pa, teka. Meron siyang ex dun sa play.
Oh no.
Diba, na galit na galit sa akin kasi hindi ko naman alam, you know, yung gusto siyang balikan. Pumasok na ako. So sabi ko when we were doing the play, kasi I felt like a fish out of water. I haven't done a play in a long time. So ito naman, miss friendship naman to. So you know, sabi niya, no, ganito lang yan, ganito. Tapos we would throw lines together. And eventually, we'd go to dinner together. And that's how it all started. But I had no idea na when I joined that play, one of the production people was talagang, ano pa rin, yung
actor din natin.
pining then for her. Kaya pala, yung ilaw ko laging blurred. Or kalat. Oo, ganun.
Walang mic eh. Masalamat tayo, walang mic. Walang mic. Pero parang lead siya, di ba? Siyang star. I mean, we had a celebrity. Ginagawa naman natin yan sa UP dati with us celebrities to play. Arya siya ng ayaw, wala siyang ilaw. Tapos mag-move siya to try to catch light, mawawala yung ilaw doon.
Tapos lilipat akong gano'n kasi yung ilaw, mamayang konti, gagano naman yung ilaw, lilipat naman ako dito. Sabi ko, ano ba naman, ano ba to, Three Stooges? Sabi ko gano'n, bakit ganito? And then she eventually...
No, our director told you.
Oh, right.
Sabi ng direct, sabi niya,
Kasi
Jonas,
ganito
I think your lighting designer does not know his job.
This is the background there. Sabi ko, okay. Yung pala yun. Now I get it.
Okay.
So, ako naman, hey, let the best man win. Ako na.
You won, so,
I won.
diba?
That's not my problem anymore.
Pero gaano kayo matagal?
Matagal given the kasi I was like, I just had I had just turned 20, kati 20 ko lang. Tapos ito naman, obviously, Matinee Idol, 1.5 years. Matagal yon by the normal. Kasi at 20, you want to try other things, not other people, but you want to try other things. Kasi as you're starting out in acting, in writing, and everything. But we were, click na click kami. So,
pero hindi ka nahirapan dahil Matinee Idol nga, di ba?
you know,
Sinusunod na ng mga tao.
I'll say this much, and totoo to, alam naman niya, he was never a player. Very faithful. Kasi nung time na yon, wala pang mga cellphones nun so ang dali magloko, if ever. Pero pag naghiwalay pala kami, ang next na tanong na niya, anong oras tayo bukas?
So talagang in love ka sa kanya, ha?
Tsaka pag hinahatid ko siya sa bahay niya, sabi ko, babe, kumuha ka na lang ng damit. Hintayin na lang kita. Sabi niya, hindi na ako nakikita ng nanay ko. Sabihin mo na lang, you have a play. Okay na yun, basta it became that way, and we, it lasted about 1.5 years. And then eventually, I got busy and she got busier with
As
other
very
things.
young.
So we drifted apart,
Pero
but we
as
always
friends.
stayed kasi hindi naman kami nag-away, wala naman third party. It's just that my career started to pick up na, I got busy, and she got busier with school. So sabi ko, maybe it's time to move on. So we did.
Pero I think girls, yung mga nanonood, Julius, should know na malaking bagay yung dinadalaw ka at nililigawan ka sa bahay. Kasi he really met my family, my mom. So, laking bagay nun. Kahit na nagpapaalam ako na dun muna ako kay Lloyd. Yung nanay ko talaga.
Sino nag-decide na i-end to?
It happened lang.
It just happened.
I think nag-usap naman kami. Sabi ko, I cannot sustain the apartment anymore kasi ang apartment ko sa Sikatuna kasi I went back to school I went to Miriam. She was in UP, so malapit lang. But by that time, I was getting busier and busier. Tapos siya naman, I think,
I was starting to do foreign films, commercials.
Tsaka ang dami niyang batibot pa siya noon.
Yes, I was Ate Georgie. So the world was really opening up for us. So, but we, the traction never waned. I'll say this much.
Meaning you maintained your friendship?
Yes,
So
yes.
nag-usap-usap pa rin kayo once in a while?
Occasionally. The weird thing is this. Minsan, anyway, subsequently, she dated other people and she got married eventually, But when we would bump into each other, let's say sa mga malls, kasi kung minsan manood ako ng sine, nandun siya. Tapos, babe,
pa rin?
hindi ko alam, may kasama yung esposo. Ano yan? No,
Sabi ko talaga, Julius, kasi mahina memory niyan. Ang tawag niyo sa lahat ng babae, babe, paluwason.
Di ka rin tagalit yung ha?
Hindi, parang nagulat lang siya na kasi sabi, parang nagkatinginan kami, nasa baba siya ng escalator, nasa taas.
Pababa ka, paakit yata ako.
So, nagkatinginan kami, tapos biglang, sabi ko, hey! Sabi niya, babe! Sabi ko sabihin, babe! Sabi ko, Lloyd! Nice to see you!
Pero alam ng mister mo na naging kayo?
Oh, yeah. Ano naman yan? Open secret naman yan.
So, ganun lang. Parang kikita-kita lang once in a while.
Yeah, I mean, siyempre, ang dami na nangyari sa buhay
We got
namin.
married, I had...
Anong naramdaman mo nung... Siyempre, high-profile wedding to high-profile couple sila. Yung wedding nila was a grand wedding.
Yes.
Televised pa. Anong naramdaman mo nakita mo?
Okay lang kasi we had both moved on. I was dating other people. And
you weren't married then,
You mentioned to
No,
me.
no.
Siya muna nag-isawa.
You mentioned to me.
Wala, I was dating. Ang
Nakakatawa.
bata ko pa kasi noon, Julius. So, nung nakita kong kinasal siya, sabihin mo.
No, nakakatawa. Sabi
Sinabi
niya,
ko naman.
sabi nung siya, tsaka sabi niya, tsaka yung mga friends niya, sabi niya, kasi na-televise yung wedding. Sabi, he doesn't look in love. Sabi ko, parang ganyan ba yung in love? Pagod na pagod, di ba? Kinikwento ko, I was so tired.
Tapos kasi medyo, I was working even when I was a student, ang dami-dami kong ginagawa. I was acting, I was hosting. So people would see him when he picks me up, di ba? So nakikita siya. Sabi lang, grabe ang sweet-sweet nyo. So people knew how he was. He's very romantic. Up to now, he really is. I have to say.
Parang nga kayong
Baka kami mag-shota, high school.
Naging kayo? Alam mo
High school. I think what happened then is, I decided, kasi before us, I was single for a long time.
Yeah.
And I told myself, sabi ko, if I'm going to get involved again, lahat ng mga mistakes ko sa past relationships ko, I want to rectify. I want to be nicer, I want to be kinder, I don't want to be I don't want to be controlling, yung as much as and I want to discuss everything. If anything bothers me, yun din ang sabi ko sa kanya, let's discuss it. If we can't fix it, then that's the reason we're not going to be together. But if the love is strong enough, we will overcome, and we always have so far.
Kasi whenever we'd see each other, sabi ng mga kasama namin, meron pa yan. Kasi with hug, yung gano'n, yung friendly hug.
Hindi, alam ito, nakita ko sila. She was with a girlfriend of hers na nasa naglalakad sila sa BGC, going into that bookstore.
Yes.
Diba? Tapos tumatawid naman ako. Then nakita ko siya. Sabi ko,
babe!
Babe! Babe! Sabi ko, babe! Tapos, di naman niya alam out of the blue. So sabi ko, babe, hoy, babe, Adriana. Sabi ko gano'n.
Sabi ko, Lloyd,
tapos nakita niya ako. Did I approach you? Yeah, I did. No? Then we hugged.
Nagganyan, tapos nag-hug kami.
We hugged and kissed. I did not know that around this time, her relationship was kind of falling apart already. I had no clue kasi we were not talking about those things naman. So sabi ko sa kanya, sabi ko, let's meet up naman for dinner one of these days or something like that. Anyway, and then I invited you to a bar, that bar in that hotel.
Yes, oo.
Diba? But he was with a gay friend. No, na may escort siya. So sa akin man okay lang. Anyway, as soon as we met up there, we started talking and she started sharing the situation in her life. And ako naman, I told myself, I don't want to be a rebound partner. So, ayusin mo muna yan. Kasi baka yung alam kong when a woman is still hurting, may love pa yon. So, sabi ko, you decide first. Ako, I'm free. I've been free for quite a while. But you decide what you want to do. Sabi ko, where this relationship of yours is. Sabi ko gano'n. Kasi I don't want naman to pin my hopes and then you decide, I'm sorry, but I think I want to give this another chance. Yung isa, masusopaw lang ako, di ba? So I was very pragmatic already. Sabi ko, ikaw, kung sa tingin mo na patapos na yon, tapusin mo muna. I don't want a mess.
Hindi niya talaga sinabi yun. Sa totoo lang. Para kala ko friendly lang. Tapos every time I'd say, I'm
pero
kinda interested.
habang sinasabi ko yun, hinahagod ko yung likod niya. Para bang pinararamdam ko, choose me, dump him.
Tapos nang sabi,
Diba?
tapos sabi, ko, no, ayoko na talaga doon sa isa. Pero I'm interested din, sabi niya, hindi yan bagay sa'yo. Sa ko, palagay ko nga hindi. Di ba? So, yung pala 1 year
Tapos
na.
sabi ng friend niya, bakit pa ako nandito? Hindi naman ako kinakausap.
Which is exactly what it was like 37 years ago. We also had another friend. Sabi ko, huy, I'm going to have dinner with my co-actor in the play. Sabi ko, kartahan mo nga, tinan mo kung okay ka. Sabi niya, hindi niyo ako pinansin buong gabi. Sabi niya, nasa Adriatico pa. And then it happened again now. So sabi ko, siguro na.
So yung second time, yung first date niyo, kailan yun?
Para mga early 2017.
I didn't share it with her yet, but I had met somebody that I was studying if there was anything in that relationship. But I knew that I liked her a lot because we already had history Kaya lang, sabi ko sa sarili ko, may sabit ka pa naman kasi nagsusumbong ka pa Kasi to me, when you decide ayaw mo na, tapos na yon. You will not be talking about the ex anymore. So while all that was going on, I was studying then where this was...
Meron ka rin dinidate na iba?
Meron akong dinidate na pinag-aaralan ko ano bang gagawin ko dito. And then, because at that time, I would go to the States because I was keeping a house pa there. So I would go mga 3-4 times a year. But every time I'd go, siya yung kausap ko. Sabi ko, babe, andito, lungkot-lungkot dito.
Babe pa rin,
Ganito. You know, tapos ano, you know, I found myself getting excited pag nag-shopping ako. Oh, bagay ito sa kanya. Oh,
Dami, oo.
ganito. Ganun ako kasi. Pag natuwa ako, I'm like that. So it became that way. You know,
So, parang friends na kayo nag-uusap,
oo.
fight siya sa'yo.
Oo. Except that yun nga, we fell into the habit of calling each other last thing at night and first thing in the morning. Yung parang hindi
Pero wala
complete.
nangyari sa inyo.
Nung time na yon?
Wala pa.
Wala.
Call lang, mga...
Kasi
Video calls, we wanted to see. At saka yun, parang yung regalo niya, pag nasa abroad siya, parang gusto ko itong ibigay sa kanya.
Nanliligaw ng pasimple.
Naisip niya ako, parang ganon. Ako naman, I found myself thinking of him a lot in the middle of everything.
Tsaka napansin ko, pakonti na ng pakonti yung kwento doon sa isang, you know.
Puro ikaw sa'yo na
Yung kami na, kung ano yung ginawa namin, what her day was like, what my day was like, what, you know, we weren't talking about, you know, maybe someday we'll have a future. Wala pang ganon.
So, kailan naging official na kayo dalawa?
Exactly on my birthday, parang a year after,
When I gave you that-
nanonood kami ng mga play, ganyan. Yung mga tao nagtatanong talaga, are you back together? You look great together. We remember you were together. Sabi ko, no, he's a good friend. Ganyan. Tapos, paparazzi tayo, di ba? Yung mga taga-theater, magsisend ng picture na nakita namin kayo kanina. Ano ba yan? Sabi ko, wala, good friends. Pero undeniable daw yung attraction, yung chemistry. Anyway, Julius, nung birthday ko, nagulat ako, sabi niya, what are your plans for your birthday? Sabi ko, well, tapos na yung asalto ng pamilya ko, my son and my brothers. Sabi, di pwede ka on your birthday mismo. Sabi ko, yeah. So we agreed to meet up for dinner. Akala ko ito sa friendly dinner. Aba, Julius, pelikula. Pag ganyan ka talaga papunta dun sa pag-turn sa isang restaurant.
Ngayon siya ng bouquet na ganyan kalaki.
May bouquet na mas malaki sa kanya. May nakatayong pagkagwapo-gwapong lalaki. Parang Prince Charming na may bouquet. At lahat ng tao around, nakatingin kung sino yung darating. Na dumating naman ako naka-spaghetti dress, na tumatakbo. Is that for me? Sabi niya, happy birthday. Ayun, and then that night, he said, sinabi na niya, nasabi niya, what do you think?
Hindi naman yung, basta sabi ko, babe,
Exact word.
I think tayo na.
Sabi niya,
Ganon.
what do you say about continuing the love story? Yun ang exact words. And yan, so, I mean, romantic talaga siya. I mean, hindi makalimutan ng mga taga-UP yung the last play ni Tony Mabesa before he passed. He ran on stage with a huge bouquet of roses. Meltdown.
Tsaka I learned something also about myself, you know, from before when we were dating, I noticed, kunyari, you date several girls, no? Until there's one of them that matches with your psyche, you know? And I tend to stick to that lang.
Bakit kanya napapasaya? And you seem to be so happy now.
Yes.
And fulfilled.
Aside from the fact na we have basically the same values, ano rin to we go to church.
Yeah. Kasi nag-join ako sinali ako ni Direk Mario J sa Oasis before. Because, di ba, laganap ang drugs, di ba? And not really. It was never my thing. But I like to drink for a while, you know. But anyway, eventually, when I slowly got out of that, it planted a seed in my heart about my faith. And then, when we got together, I was amazed because pag sinabi kong, babe, let's go to church. Sure. You know, tapos text siya, it's first Friday. You know, I mean, it's hindi weird. Kasi yung mga ibang babae, ang corny mo naman, magmanood na lang tayo ng sine, magsisimba pa ba tayo? Kami, no. You know, if we have a plan, let's say, on that particular day, and it happens to be a first Friday, and we're together, we swing by Mass, and then everything else happens, you know.
Or we could be shooting, and then sabihin niya,
And then we'll slip away.
May break sa shoot. Would you want to say the rosary? Sige, let's.
Yeah. You know, I mean, it saved
ng tao, no, sa kanya.
it saved my sanity.
Religious ka pala
You
tao.
know, and I always wake up, and this is a secret that I share with everybody, all your viewers. You know, when you wake up, you do a checklist of what you are grateful about. Because if you are grateful, you will not focus on, ay, wala ako nito. Ayun, ako, bakit ganito? Ay, nako, you know, pambayad sa kuryente. Ay, ganito. Maaano lahat yan, yung para bang magagawan mo ng magagawan mo ng
program yung sarili mo.
magagawan mo ng paraan that you will stay positive.
Yes.
You know, that's why I don't panic anymore. I mean, you know, I'm not saying I'm not swimming in money. Ay, ang dami ko ring mga I want to have Gabi's career or I want to have Aga's career. I don't, you know, but I'm grateful for what I have. You have to like each other more than anything else. The love naman is easy, it will follow. But if you dislike the person or you grow to dislike the person
Or don't trust the person.
or don't trust the
Or
person,
don't respect the person.
it will corrode.
Yeah.
Diba? I mean, that's my experience. So, I always tell her, even when we argue or fight, one day lang, ayusin na natin to.
Totoo.
Walang yung talagang hindi kasi ko.
Hindi, maski naman ng bata kami, gano'n naman.
Because life is short.
It's
no?
life's way too short.
Yeah.
You know, tsaka, you know, there's so many nice things to enjoy.
Tsaka crush ko pa rin siya.
Why focus?
Crush ka pa rin niya. Pero ikaw, anong gusto mo sa kanya?
Where do I begin?
No, I think I found my friend and my soulmate. You know, and sabi ko nga sa kanya, sabi ko, alam mo, babe, let's say, ang nangyari, hindi tayo, naging tayo na. You know, for some reason, hindi nangyari. I think we will be friends forever.
So, ito bang relationship nyo, gusto nyo pa bang dalhin to sa next level? Like a marriage?
I think, eventually, that's where it will lead. You know, we're just not...
Masyado pa kaming bata para sa mga ganyan.
Ayaw pa lang nanay. We are very... I think, how do I describe it? It's a modern adult relationship is what we have. Kasi we have a lot on our plates, both of us. Lalo na siya, she's actually one of the, siguro the top 2 writers, you know, in her field. You know, and tapos sumisingit pa yung acting niya. So sabi ko sa kanya, babe, sabi ko, you milk all of that because that's not there forever.
Pero syempre, in the eyes of God, di ba?
Yeah.
Gusto nyo kayo talaga, di ba?
Oo. Kasi
So,
mas...
one day.
Maski rin naman ng bata kami, di ba? Yun nga yung sabi niya, babe, kumuha ka na lang ng mga damit, tapos balik ka na.
The only problem we did before, looking back, sabi ko nga sa kanya, sana we had a child. Sana. You know, yung siya rin sinasabihan sana kung inalakan mo na.
Sana
para
nagkaanak kayo.
mukhang halimaw siguro yung anak niyong dalawa. Sabi ko, you know, so sabi ko, you know,
Kapag nagkaanak kayo, napaka-swerteng bata. No?
I think,
Kasi parehong kabutihan yung dalawa.
Yeah.
Kuha
Ay,
niyo.
salamat
that's not,
naman. Well, we have two boys that we can give all of that to.
That's true. Anong promise ang lagi mo sinasabi sa kanya?
That there's no one else.
Siya na talaga. For keeps
Sa
na to.
dinami-dami ng tao sa mundo na, Nax. May naririnig ako sa tabi. Nax! Nax is the word.
may cheering squad doon sa likod.
May fan.
But I think, like I said, you know, it's a very, it is a choice. I think a working relationship is a choice.
Always.
If I choose to love you, then it is my choice. You know, and we are lucky because we don't listen to the noise. Initially, medyo kasi siya, hindi siya sanay sa showbiz. Mas,
Daming alingas-ngas.
Iba yung mundo natin di ba? Sabi ko sa kanya, babe, you have to learn to
Focus.
block out the noise. Kasi everybody, lalo na ngayon because of social media, everybody has an opinion. And the problem is, they have an opinion about you, but you can't check their lives. Diba?
Silent lang.
It's always tayo lang. You know, yung sabi ko, these people, these haters, di ba may haters din sila? So they know what it feels like to be hated, and still they do it. Diba? Yung ako wala, I don't care about, when people say things about me, basta ang sabi ko lang, it's only you that I'm concerned with. Well, if you get affected, then that affects us. But if if you learn like me in here, out there, then you're fine. You know, kasi at the end of the day, it is you and I that will have to live with each other. Nobody else.
Saka warts and all, di ba? Warts and all, you accept the person, you love the person. Buti na lang he's more of a prince than a frog. So hindi ma-warts, di ba?
I'm a Prince Wart.
Obviously, you're very happy with your relationship. At sana nga, forever na to talaga. Di ba?
By God's grace.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
where
you
it'll
for
go.
sharing your story with us.
Sure,
Sobrang
sure.
kinilig yung mga dito sa love story nyo. So, thank you.
Diba?
Thank you. Thank you and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Julius.
Good luck and
Thank you for
congratulations.
Tapos na tayo sa looks, no, yung aesthetics. Ano ang nararamdaman mo ngayong suot mo na ang mga pustiso?
Actually po, Miss Tintin, unang-una ko nararamdaman ngayon, I'm so feeling sexy, number 1.
Okay.
Number 2 po, hindi ko talaga maramdaman na may ngipin na po pala ako. Iba ang pakiramdam po ng pagkagawa ni Doc talaga. Hindi ko po alam na may ngipin na pala ako ngayon. Kaya sabi nga po nila parang matagal na raw po itong ngipin ko. Sabi ko, hindi ngayon lang po talaga.
Hindi mo lubos akalain na
Yes.
darating tayo sa puntong ito na magkakangipin kang muli.
Yes, lalo na po sa'yo, Miss Tintin.
Naku.
Talagang yung wish ko po talagang ibinigay mo sa akin, hindi ko po alam kung paano po magpasalamat. Pero maganda pa rin po yung sabihin ko, maraming salamat pa rin.
Alam mo, welcome, but alam mo, channel of blessings lang tayo. Kasi pinagdasal ko talaga, Lord, sana po may mamit ako ng isang papayag, dentista.
Julius and Tintin para sa pamilyang Pilipino would like to thank the following.
Pure Gold. Sa Pure Gold, always panalo.
David Salon. Whoever you are, whatever you do, David Salon brings out the best in you.
Raja Travel Corporation, with you on your journey.
Baby Co Wipes. Bida si baby sa alagang Baby Co Wipes. Cupid's Cologne Love Mist. To order, message tonybbabaw@gmail.com.
Enagic from Japan, Kangen Water Machine. And DeLonghi Coffee Machine. Enagic from Japan, Kangen Water Machine.
Goldmine Rice. From farm to market. Be a rice distributor to wholesalers, retailers, and consumers. Open for franchise.